Okay.
Oh God,
Okay.
and we're
Okay.
recording. Great.
Yes, thank you.
And we're live. Let's
And
go.
we're live.
Oh, sorry about that. My bad.
Inspirations beyond the disabilities. I wanted to make
At this point, beyond what? Candy?
beyond candy. Candy.
Welcome to Inspirations Beyond Halloween.
Yes. October. October is one of my favorite months.
I only like Oktoberfest because alcohol.
I love it.
I feel disrespected.
My favorite month.
Why do you feel disrespected?
Yeah.
Oh, your birthday's in October. Oops.
Well, I don't give a fuck about that. No, I'm just
really
talking about
bad
fall
with birthdays.
and Halloween. My birthday has no. I don't look. I mean, yes, it's my blink year. Like nobody likes when you're 23. Okay, but Halloween.
Oh.
I'm mad she made that reference.
Are you surprised though? Is the question? Because you shouldn't
No, I'm
be.
not. I'm not. I'm just like, damn, she made the joke that I made like at the beginning of the pandemic. I was like, oh, I'm turning 24 because nobody likes you when you're 23.
Well, I know a number funnier than 24. 25.
69? Oh.
I am so excited for episode 69. I'm sorry, Jason, you were saying something and I
do not remember. I love the
I'm
tangent.
sorry.
Can't remember what I was. Oh, Movember. I love Movember. It's my favorite month.
Isn't that when we don't shave?
Yeah.
Yeah. Females hate it.
It's right in between October and November.
I want to make
like
a joke about the other thing that they do in November,
Don't.
but this is not the
Fucking
podcast. I'll save it for Kai's.
Yes, I suppose you can make that joke on mine, even though I'm gonna cringe so hard.
Wait.
But it's the perfect episode for that one, though.
I know. That's why I'll allow it.
I'll allow it.
I think there needs further explanation about this. Ezric's going to be on Kai's show. Kai has a show. Kai has a show, and Ezric's going to be on the show. And why is all this? Because I know, and I think it's hilarious.
This has been in anticipation for how many weeks?
You know, I actually didn't realize until I looked at my my things because I forgot what episode I was on because of course I did.
Right.
And I was like, oh, what an interesting little fact. And so I messaged you guys immediately when I saw it.
That's so cool.
It's crazy because what was it when he first came on, at least, and you introduced me to like his shenanigans was 56. Now you had him on 66.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're going to have me on 69.
I don't think wait, did I have him on 56?
Yes, I think so.
There's no way.
It was in the 50s.
I love the details that you catch, Ezra.
Oh shit, wait, did I like skip a number or like a bunch of numbers?
I don't know. I don't know. Sweetie,
done that.
This is something you're going to have to check.
Yeah. The easiest
Okay,
way
no,
to
he
do
was
it-
episode 63.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay, so my brain.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that to you. I wasn't trying.
No,
I just wanted to make sure. Because I would be the one to be like episode 54 and then immediately after be like 69 because I lost track. Like that is a Kai thing to do.
Yeah, I do the same thing. I don't know how many episodes we have here.
Oh, and it must be confusing because half of them are on Public Access America. The other half are like here.
No, they're all in one podcast stream on Spotify.
No, but what I'm
Apple
saying on
Podcasts.
YouTube though, like it's
Yeah.
separated down like halfway. We finally, started using our personal YouTube channel.
Yeah. People should visit that at Inspirations Beyond Disabilities. We need more followers, more listeners, more subscribers so that you can tune in and hear our live streams, noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific every Friday. See, that's why I'm not the conversation guy, because I will plug everything all day.
Okay,
okay, but I really want you to do that outside of the podcast because that would be amazing. If we were in person, right? And you just looked to an invisible camera and was like, check out Public Access. That'd be so funny. Oh my God.
That's what I do. I stand on my porch and I do that stuff.
Speaking of plugging, we definitely have to plug. It's Kim's last day for the Blind Diva pageant. Guys, go find the YouTube video. Last time I checked today, she was at 227 likes.
Nice.
I put in 2 likes from 2 different YouTube channels. Come on, people, get with it. If you got multiple accounts, let's go.
Come on, people now.
I did it. Actually, I thought it was Kai sending me a message because I just looked down and saw the K and I was like, okay. So I sent a picture and told her I did it. And then I was like, that wasn't Kai.
Aw. Why does that make me feel great?
Blind people issues, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, yep, yep. I love it. All right, Kim. Well, I hope we get the link so that we can put it in the description. We never actually got the link. I didn't realize
I,
where she was. I didn't know she was
I
on
can send
YouTube.
you the link. I can
Yeah,
send you
you
the link
could.
after this. I found it.
Awesome. All right. And thank you, Kim, for being one of our most popular episodes. You know what I mean?
That is a fact.
Yeah.
Appreciate you taking time from your work schedule and life schedule to sit with us and talk.
Do it. Do it. Vote for Kim. Vote for Kim. What a crazy week, huh, guys?
Vote for Kim. Let her win.
Okay. All right. With that slant rhyme, I see you. It's like chum is fum. I can get it. That's cute. So, Ezric, what's going on with your eyes? I know people are asking you for updates all the time on TikTok, but I never do because I don't consider you blind. I just consider you Ezric, you know?
Well, unfortunately, my eyes are still slowly degenerating, but the hope is that this is slowing the degenerative process down. So,
nice.
Did apply for a guide dog to, hopefully, if in the event where my vision does shit the bed and I'm out in public, at least I have somebody with me.
Nice.
So there's that. Funny story, actually, since we're talking about my dumbassery and my blindness. Yesterday, I'm on my way to go visit a friend, and I bumped into like this. I don't know if he was his English was bad. I don't know if he was mentally ill or if he was not really, English wasn't his first language or whatever. But I bump into this guy, and I'm apologizing profusely, and this man is like, I'm gonna call 911. Call 911. You're lying. Blah blah blah. Like, and eventually this one lady walks up to me and goes, yeah, I don't think he's mentally right. Just keep walking, and like tries to walk me away from the situation. And I'm like, oh, you're fine. I can walk myself away. I'm actually going to the other platform, so we're good. And as I'm walking away, this man is walking out the exit yelling, call 911. I'm like, bro, are you seriously yelling call 911 over getting bumped into by a blind person? Like, I know this, like, if he is really mentally ill, then, like, I can't really be entirely mad, But I don't know. It is what it is. I just, only in New York something like that would happen,
Was that this week?
That was yesterday. Legitimately yesterday.
Okay, see?
Wow.
Mercury in retrograde, along with 5 other planets. So
yeah. Let's talk about that because I am having one of the worst weeks of my life. Well, not of my life, but of my at least recent years.
Yes, at least recently.
Yeah. Why is that? I keep thinking it's because I'm empathetic to you and you're having a bad week.
Oh,
so
I'm sorry.
Bad week because I'm having like sympathy pains,
It was so cute.
I do. I protect my friends. I care. And do I care so much that I'm starting to like feel it so I can empathize? And I keep saying it like retrograde. Every time guys like shit happened, I'm like retrograde. And I don't know what that means.
It literally became a thing at work yesterday that every time something would happen, my coworker and I would scream, Mercury or retrograde. So if you are actually doing that as well.
Man, you guys are connected somehow. Like there's only a few states between y'all, but still y'all just like.
Yeah. All of us are. We're a really tight group, and I like that. I mean, we do spend all week just chatting back and forth. You know what I mean?
We're like a bootleg dysfunctional family. I love it.
Yeah, how cute.
It's like Jay's like I said this to somebody the other day. Jay is like the blind uncle I wish I had.
Right.
And Brittany is like the super sassy, like fashionable aunt that just like knows what's up.
Shy's the flash to Medea. Why when you said Brittany is like that ant. I was like, Medea?
That's awful. I'm not touching that.
It is
That's
awful. It's just
You're
weird
You're gonna
that
edit
that's
that
where
out,
my
right?
mind went.
You're gonna edit that out, right? Redacted.
Brittany is nothing like Medea. Redacted.
I don't
Oh
know
my
why
God.
redacted is so funny.
Oh my God. Let me finish. So
That's what they
Shy's
call the
Shy's
vestigial tail, by the way.
I'm dead.
What?
You know, like when people have that spot where a tail used to be,
Uh-huh.
right? The end of their spine, they call that redacted.
Did they really?
I don't know. It would have been funnier if you didn't call me out on it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
Retrograde.
I'm sorry. This is gonna be the worst episode we've
No,
Well,
this is gonna be iconic. All right, you gotta believe in
honestly,
yourself.
like I want to tell everybody, and I don't have a problem with that. We had no idea who was going to be here. Like we didn't know who was going to chime in. We still don't know if somebody's going to chime in.
I'm
So it's
still
almost like
expecting
we're
Shy
in
to
intro
pop in.
mode, right? We're waiting in intro mode for other people to show up, and we're stretching that out instead of getting into anything because we don't know if somebody's going to show up. You know?
Yo,
And it's
for
fine
real.
if they do. I love everybody, but if you're going to get here, get here. You know?
Oh my God.
Sorry. Yeah, I didn't plan to be a main speaker, you know. I got a little too high because I thought I'd be in the background. 'Cause I thought like Dave and Shy would be here and Kai and Ezric would be talking and I wouldn't have to say much. But look at this.
Damn, if we weren't live on YouTube, I'd get on the same level with you. But like, I'm not trying to like. I know we don't get
Yeah.
monetization for these videos, but like,
Yeah,
even if we did, I'm not trying to ruin that chance.
right.
Well, of course not, because I said it before and I'll say it again. When I'm rich and famous for being the biggest pimp on the block, and
Boom.
people go back and look at the things that I've been involved in, and they see you over here doing your shit, you know, like then we won't get monetized. So you gotta.
Kai, it's legal in my state.
That's true.
All right, you know what? Listen, it is not my fault.
That you live in a backwater
Oh my God.
part of the world.
Yeah, that's not my fault.
It's okay. He lives in a worse place, okay? He lives in a place where you just add man after the state and you have a story.
That's right. And that's our governor. Yep.
Saw that coming.
Look at Ezric. His governor changes and then they get flooded like subways. You know what I mean? So I don't know who's got the worst senator or worst governor now.
Listen, I have faith in her. Okay, I have faith in her. Now that he's gone, I have faith in her.
I'm always going to give you shit about New York.
It's fine. You can give me shit about Andrew Cuomo because I don't claim that motherfucker.
There you go. There you go. So let's get into something super important. Like, what's your favorite part of October? I mean, I really want to know what your favorite parts of fall are, you know?
For me, it's being able to go outside and actually enjoy get exercise and enjoy the weather without melting.
I like that. I like the weather.
You know, it's 80 fucking degrees outside right now.
Oh, it's 50 here. It's amazing.
Fuck you. Are you serious right now? Are you joking?
It's like 58. You want me to ask Google?
No, I don't, because I don't want to hear it because I'm going to get bitter, but I guess I'm happy for you or whatever.
Or whatever. Yeah, that's the way I just felt when I heard 58 degrees.
Look at the bright side, Kai. At least you and I can actually experience 58. He never will.
You know what?
It was down to
That's
60s
true.
last week, actually. Believe it or not.
Okay, here's another thing. We can experience snow, and if he does, the world shits itself.
Right.
I mean, his 60 degrees probably just feels like a wet towel being draped on.
Yes. And I'm from Chicago. I experienced 45 years of snow. Thank you.
I think you're over it, aren't you?
I miss it. You know why?
You
Because
do?
when it snows, nobody expects you to go outside. They're all like, you don't have to go out. And I'm an introvert. So during the winter, nobody sees me as an introvert. They see me as hibernating. And I like that. You know, I can hide better that way.
I have to ask, do you miss the ease of accessibility out there?
Yeah.
Do you miss like being able to just go out and grab something?
Yeah.
As opposed to having to order it, having to pay for an Uber, having to pay for a Lyft, where before all you had to do was walk a couple of blocks, catch the L.
I love the L. You know, I could catch the yellow to the red and be like downtown eating a Dinky's donut for like $15. You know,
The
even a
sad
blind
part is
person can do that.
all I understood was the yellow and the red.
Yeah.
That's the only part that I understood. I don't know what a Dinky's donut is. I don't know. I don't know what the loop is.
It's a very expensive donut with like bacon on top. You know what I mean?
Ooh, that sounds good though.
Yeah,
that does sound good.
Nothing like a maple donut with bacon on the top.
All right, you know what? Now I really want to go to Chicago for 3 reasons.
Donuts.
I also want to go to see the Shameless House.
Yes.
Yeah.
And pizza. Tell me your third one is pizza.
No. What the?
Beef? Yeah.
No. New York pizza is better than Chicago pizza. Sorry.
Thin crust is
better than deep dish. Let's go, Jason. Come on.
Well, deep dish. Deep dish is a meal. What
deep
is that?
Dish is way better.
I mean, if you're folding your food, it's no longer a food. It's a plate that you're holding. You know what I mean?
No.
Your pizza is this like droopy, greasy stuff.
But our pizza is made for on the go. We are on the go people.
Yeah, if it wasn't 4 feet big a slice, I would agree with you. But that shit's ginormous. Like, give me a slice. Yeah, it's the size of your fucking head, you know?
But you're supposed to eat it as you go. That's why.
See, like deep dish is piled high. It's just as big, but it's piled up so you can carry it. And the crust is like solid so it doesn't droop or break and your cheese doesn't slide off.
But you can't see, but that's the thing. Can you take a deep dish slice to go? Can you walk on the street eating a deep? No, you fucking can't.
Yeah, you can.
The fuck you can't. You look like a slob with sauce all over your face. Shut up. I don't want to hear.
You just don't know how to eat it. You can't eat it like super hot.
No, sorry.
Totally.
Sorry.
We gotta go on the subway with our pieces of pizza now.
Well, that's what we need. You can't do that anymore because of COVID.
The three of us gotta go on a subway and we gotta bring our Lou Malnati's and whatever crap you guys eat and go on.
I don't know who the three of us are because we don't know what a subway is over here.
Wow. Well,
what?
You're gonna visit I thought we all agreed to go to New York.
Oh, I'm not going to fucking New York. I'll go to Florida. Well, maybe I won't go to Florida because it's humid.
Yeah, and I can't. Well, I guess I could go to Kentucky. I'm safe in Kentucky. I'm white.
Hang out
like I'm white. I'm safe.
Right. They like you here.
They like me here. I blend.
How dare you?
Yeah, and then if somebody looks at me funny, I'll just point at Jason and be like, "Hey, yeah."
Right. Of course, you'll never look as dark as you do next to me. You know, I'm like whiter than Casper. For all those people that wanted an audio description, I am Matthew McConaughey without the accent or the muscles or the tan or the abs.
Or the talent.
If we're doing descriptions, then I'm shit. What's her name? Who's that lady from The Incredibles? The short one, Edna or some shit. What's her name? How did I forget what her name was?
I don't know. I love.
Damn it! I fucked it up because I forgot her name.
All right. Well, if we're doing this, I look like.
Her name?
I don't know.
Well, what Kai thinks of that, my description is I'm like Vinny and Mike from Jersey Shore had a baby, and then that baby went on the skinniest diet and lost all the muscles. Yeah, that's me. Lost all the muscles, all the tats and shit, but you know, no jerk offness, but you know, moderate charisma, you know.
Her name is Edna. I'm a gangster. I don't care what any of y'all say. I'm Edna from The Incredibles.
I would buy that. And what's your superpower?
She has none.
She doesn't have any. She's just cool.
She's just Edna. She's just the lady that tells Mr. Incredible what his missions are.
Gotcha.
Am I correct?
Yeah, so I can tell you what your missions are. I don't remember. It's been a while.
Kai, you know what your mission is? To suck it up and come to New York.
Wow. No, it's too peoply over there. People are going to call 911 on me because I shoulder checked them. And I'm going to be like, look.
Kai. I am a person who hates going to the touristy spots. So do you think I'm going to put you in a place where it's super crowded and super anxiety ridden?
That's a good point. I feel like you've got my back.
Come on. And if we do go into an environment like that, we're gonna go as a squad to the point where that no longer becomes a problem. Because I don't do crowds either, Kai. I hate crowds. Like, I legitimately avoid Times Square like it's the mother loving plague.
I just had this vision of a blind people flash mob in New York, you know.
For real, let's go. Let's have a TikTok meet and greet down in New York City, and let's just get lit. Let's just get lit. We could go bar hopping. We could go we can go smoke by the water. We can go for ferry rides. We could do a bunch of shit.
I was wondering where he was gonna go. We can drink, we can smoke. What other vice is he gonna throw in there? Ferries.
I was being.
Yeah, I was waiting for like the strip club or something.
Right, yeah. Nope. He went with ferries, which is weird to me.
I liked it.
Yeah, we're gonna do some drugs. We're gonna drink some alcohol. We're gonna do some ferries. We're gonna have a blast in New York. Sounds scary to me. What's a ferry?
Do you know it's a boat?
Oh,
cool. So a bunch of cross-faded blind people on a boat. That sounds amazing. Right. Count me in.
I was thinking members of the LGBT community. I was like, what kind of ferries is this? I would have fun with the other ferries.
Leave Easy Does It alone, okay? He's
well, I mean,
be mad at me. I have to collab with him next
Chicago
week.
has the north side around Wrigleyville, and Wrigleyville is where the LGBT community hangs out and has fun. And so you go there.
Wrigleyville is where the is it the White Sox or the Cubs?
The Cubs.
I don't freaking know, you guys. Freaking know.
Mets fan. What do you know?
I'm not a Mets fan either. I'm a Yankee fan. And speaking of which, I don't know why. I don't know why, but Wednesday I put on. I don't usually watch cable, but like once a week I'll plug in my cable box just so I could catch In the Dark on the CW, right? But this Wednesday, apparently, the CW decided we're going to air the Yankees and Blue Jays playoff game. Wow. I was not only mad that my show was interrupted because of a baseball game, but like I was more mad that we were losing. And then we finally tied it, and then we still freaking lost to the freaking Blue Jays.
Wow. How embarrassing is that? Are the Blue Jays even an American team?
They're not. They're from freaking Toronto.
Wow. That's
only terrible. Canadian team in the Major League Baseball League. What? Why?
I didn't even know.
Stay in Canada.
I didn't know baseball was still on. That's the weird thing.
They need to stay in Canada.
Blame Canada.
Blame Canada.
I'm sorry. That's the only thing I could contribute to this whole conversation was a South Park quote.
It's a boot democracy.
A boot democracy. Oh my god.
So Kai, what's your favorite part about fall? We gave you ample time to think about that.
Oh god. Okay.
Watch her say
Let's
her
see.
birthday.
Let me be short. You really think? Well, when I was a kid, like really young, I did think that everybody was celebrating my birthday because they had lights and they were like my favorite colors and they were like out on the street. And I straight up just thought that trick-or-treating was like the neighbors just celebrating my fucking birthday.
How cool is that?
But like I was a child. I was like a child. So I wasn't like a conceited fuck who was like 16 and was like, it's all about me on my 16th birthday. But you know, I was.
Well, it's like 1:30. So 1:30. You're interrupting. Birthday.
Redacted.
That was my mother. Definitely redacted.
Redacted. I'm gonna have to like take that soundbite from my podcast and just send it to each of you.
Yes. Hey mom, you've been redacted.
Redacted.
Throw some reverb on that and call it a day.
Oh my god.
Right. Just like the little Kai kept calling me a gremlin in the one episode, so I just like changed it and put an echo and reverb and raised the pitch of it, and it was just like and every time she called me a gremlin, I just put that right in there. I just copy and pasted it right in there.
Oh my
So
god!
cute. It was
Now
the
I have to
cutest
see
thing.
now I have to go see the edit because I only saw part of it live. And I remember Kai kept calling you the gremlin that's just chilling in the back.
Right.
It was the music episode.
That's also
Yeah, it was.
that music episode is also in our top 5, by the way. So Kimberly's
Hell yeah,
episode,
man.
Aw Poo, and yeah, you and your flat sevens, which is awesome.
What's up, dude?
Yeah.
What's
I
up,
like
dude?
that. People
What's
are
up, dude?
noticing us. I love it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So you like the lights.
I enjoy the lights. I enjoy the decorations. I enjoy the candy corn. Shut up, Ezric. I enjoy the just whole aesthetic. I enjoy the crisp, cool air when it actually fucking comes and it's not 80 degrees. Do you hear me? I enjoy everything. I like that I am no longer the only person who wears dark colors and has bat earrings and has my little, I almost said Doc Martens, but I can't afford fucking Doc Martens. You know, my little combat boots and shit. Like, it's kind of that one time a year where everybody gets to be spooky, and like I'm just like, why don't you guys also do this all year round? Because it's fun all year, but you guys only do it in October, and I'm just like, but don't you see how great it is? Like, you could live like this. Like, I don't know.
Totally agree. You know what I love? I love the smell of fall. You know, because the air isn't like humid. It's nice and dry and crisp, and I like that. I like the smells, and then I like the visuals, although I can't see it. Like, I have a blurry vision of the different colors that people don't have, that I think is an amazing way to see fall. You know what I mean? So that's
I remember when the colors were more vibrant. Now they just look like. Now I feel like, I don't know if it's now because my vision is starting to like slowly deteriorate, but colors seem like grayish to me. Like they have like a gray undertone to them now. Like they're still their color, but they have like a gray undertone. Does that make sense?
Yes, they could. Yeah.
Yeah.
But to the question of what do I like about fall? First off, Kai, Jason, candy corn is the most unimaginative candy ever. Okay, I don't care. Moving on.
You know what's weird about that? You're a cupcake fan, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Let's get him, Jason.
Well, that's the thing. Candy corn is frosting that's been dried, right? Like I shouldn't like it because I don't like sweet things like that. But you love cupcakes. Why wouldn't you love the stuff that goes on cupcakes in like a pill form?
But that's the thing. It's not just the icing of the cupcake that makes the cupcake the cupcake. It's also
it is.
The cake. It can't be the cake.
It cannot
yes,
be the
it
cake.
can, because
when
you get
nobody eats cupcakes for the cake.
Right. Who's like, ooh, that lumpy bottom piece? No, nobody does that. Not a single person has ever.
No, but listen, when you get a cupcake, is it usually just a plain cupcake? No, it's like a chocolate cupcake.
Mm-hmm.
So
you're
yes,
right. It's a brown lumpy piece on the bottom.
Right.
You know, shut up.
Give me more cake. Give me less frosting and more cake.
I like the chocolate and I like the frosting.
Come
at me, bro.
So you like it together is what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay.
I can get with muffins if they're chocolate chip muffins. Other than that, muffins suck.
So you're telling me you have never just had like a blackberry muffin?
I've had a banana nut muffin. I've had a blueberry. I've had a banana nut. I've never had a black raspberry. That sounds interesting.
You've never just taken a bunch of little mixed fruits and put them in a muffin and just eaten like a nice.
Sweetie, I don't bake. Me and my stove.
I mean, I don't bake, but like
me and my kitchen aren't friends. Like legitimately, the only friend I have in that kitchen is a pop-up toaster and a microwave.
Wow.
Get you an air fryer. You'll have 3 friends. The gang's all here.
That's right.
What was I gonna say?
Jesus Christ, how many SpongeBob references can I make in one episode?
So back to what I like about, October. As a kid, I loved Like, not the costumes. I love the props of the costumes. I don't know why.
That was the weakest candy corn debate ever in history. I just wanted to let you know that.
Yeah, it's because he lost and he just changed the subject. See how he did that?
No.
Remember when I was telling you, Shy, if you want to win an argument, change the perspective? He said candy corn. I immediately took it to cupcake because I knew I could win that one. But
You did. That was impressive.
Because my candy corn debating skills are weak. So I took it on.
You know what? No, we're going back to candy corn then.
Oh, see, I told him.
No. See? Yeah, so, candy corn is so unimaginative. I am sorry.
Wow.
They took sugar, vanilla, and freaking food dye, lumped it up, and said, "Here you go, enjoy."
Ingredients that are in literally
you could
everything.
argue that every candy is imaginative. Lollipops, they just had a ball of sugar and then they stuck a stick in it. And we're like, here you go.
No, there's flavoring to lollipops.
There's flavoring to candy corn.
No, there is no freaking flavor to candy corn. It's just freaking sugar.
Have you eaten the pumpkin ones? The pumpkin ones, okay?
Bro,
you can tell the difference. It's like macaroni.
They're getting you just
no, listen, right? Shells and cheese is so much better than the fork noodles. I call them the fork noodles because I put the noodles on the Parmesan fork and then don't eat them because they taste like trash.
I love how she changes the subject.
No, I'm just saying, the shape makes a difference because shells and cheese are better.
You're changing the subject. You're changing the subject.
You know what's even better? Buy a box of macaroni and then one of those jars of Tostita cheese. You got it. You got macaroni and cheese right there. The best mac and cheese ever. You know?
Best mac and cheese money could buy.
Bring it. Let's have the mac and cheese debate. Bring it.
Fuck you both. I can't stand you.
See, that's muffin power, bro. That's muffin power.
Muffin power. Yes. That's why he's been feeling all of my sympathy pains because we're on the same team. We're muffin.
And Ezra, you've been redacted.
Is that the new mic drop? The new shutdown?
I guess till it gets
over.
Oh
God. Listen. My name's Muffin and I know nothing.
Right. Let's compromise. Let's say that candy corn is one of those things that goes into something to make it better and isn't great.
You know what? I had been seeing on TikTok a bunch of like candy corn cakes, candy corn cookies. And don't get me wrong, part of me is intrigued to try it because that makes more sense to me. Right. But candy corn by itself, bruh, nah, kill yourself. Sorry.
I like it. I can eat it by the handful, but also it's one of the cheaper candies. And I grew up poor. So, I mean, I didn't get like, Hershey's Deluxe or Godiva's. I got candy corn and the pumpkin shapes too. And I used to eat the green tip on it first, right? And then bite it in half to see what's actually in there, right? I know, Kai. I know. Look, she wasn't gonna burn me.
I wasn't
laughing.
Gonna
burn me, but she wanted to. Like, he eats the green tip. Boom. I set her up, and she's just like, nope, not going there. I respect that too much. Boom, Jason, you've been redacted. Doesn't get old.
Oh my God. Okay.
No, and especially when you put bass boosted or something, put some echo. I'm sorry, what you're saying before I nerd out, Ezra.
I was gonna say, how do you guys feel about crunch bars? I feel like that is like my weakness when it comes to Halloween candy.
Well, okay. Well, hold on. Let me back up because that was a little disrespectful and I probably shouldn't have said that. I'll go ahead and apologize in front of God and everybody. The flavor of the crunch bar is not as good as people think it is. The texture of it, immaculate. The way that it crunches,
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
10 out of 10. But it is entirely too sweet and it doesn't really taste like anything.
You know what? You ever had the Hershey's version of the crunch bars that they sometimes give out during Halloween?
I'm not sure actually. I'm gonna have to look into that.
Those are actually pretty good. Those are a lot, I guess, because it's Hershey's and Hershey's uses. So, interesting fact. I don't mean to gross anybody out, but like the reason why American chocolate tastes different from like European chocolate is we add like sour milk to it.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense. That's why I don't like our chocolate. It is entirely too sweet. I don't like it at all.
Right. You give me nerd over everything, except like something sour. Yeah, I love sour. I love sour stuff. Yeah.
Legitimately, I have a handful of warheads in my drawer right now as we speak.
Yeah. There you
Dude,
go.
warheads, nah, fireballs, dude. I mean, that's not really
Ooh,
sour, but like
yeah.
fireballs are way better than
Ew.
warheads. Fireballs are
Ew.
amazing. I will buy a jar of
Ew.
fireballs and eat them every day.
Yes. We used to have something called Atomic Red Hots, and it was the same
Yeah,
thing,
it was
just
the
a
same
box
thing.
of burning mouth. I loved it. It
God,
was
I
just
love it. I
cinnamon,
love
right?
cinnamon. Yes,
Yeah.
it's so great.
You guys probably mouthwash with Fireball.
Mm.
I would.
You don't want to know what I mouthwash with.
Trust
You can't
that.
handle what I mouthwash with.
I had to pause there to make sure I said that right. You don't want to know what I mouthwash with. Tough to say.
God.
Fun to say, tough to say.
You know what's
Oh
fun to
my
say and
God.
tough to say? Say good blood, bad blood 5 times fast. Just good blood, bad blood, good blood, bad blood. Do it. I bet you can't.
Ezra,
Just
you have
kidding,
the
I'm
accent. You do it.
What accent do I have?
Jason, don't sit here and act like you don't have an accent. Don't make me roast you again. Come on.
Yeah, you have like a northern, like
There's only so many times I can set
Midwestern
you up.
accent. You just have like that norm. No, what is it? There's a difference between the accent that Jason has and
Minnesota.
no, not Minnesota. I was thinking the Northern Atlantic accent that like people from like Ohio have that Dave has.
Right.
That's like the more common, just like blandest accent ever. I'm not shitting on Dave. Not shitting on Dave. I just saw a TikTok that legitimately quoted the Northern Atlantic accent as like the most American plainest accent out there.
Oh.
Okay, so Dave, do not come for me.
It's statistics.
It's statistics. It's not racism. It's statistics.
So good blood, bad blood. I don't want to do good blood, bad blood. Good blood, bad. No, I can't.
All
do
right,
it.
can you say Irish wristwatch?
Oh
Irish
no,
wristwatch.
fuck this.
Irish
Fuck this.
wristwatch. Yeah, can you say snack network?
I can say snack network. There you go. There you go.
See, I told you, I'll plug everything anytime. Yep.
Oh my
Alright.
God.
So
Did
that's
anybody?
So what is the candy you want to get if you go trick-or-treating? Do you go trick-or-treating?
I haven't gone in years, but when we bring the bags here to my house to give to the kids,
Mm-hmm.
you know, obviously you still don't steal from them like after the fact, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I use, like I said, I go for the Crunch Bars, I go for the Twix, I go for any sour candy I could find.
You just like candy.
Wow, you made me sound like a fat ass. All right.
No,
that's
I'm
fine.
just saying that you're not as picky
Nah, it's all
about like
good.
sour or sweet or chocolate or like a payday. You know what I mean? Like,
No. I'm not a big fan of like anything with like nuts. No.
right. But these.
I shut up. I don't do Snickers. I don't do Reese's. Like I said, I think it's the smell of peanut butter or the smell of peanuts that just ruins peanut butter for me.
That's a shame.
So
It is a shame,
Snickers.
isn't it? Isn't that sad?
Yeah.
But just shut up. But just shut up.
I just felt this sudden rush of empathy for Ezric.
Me too, because he can't enjoy peanut butter.
I was talking about the fact that we keep picking on him, but you know, the fact that he can't enjoy peanut butter is a lot worse. So there are worse things.
Okay.
I can enjoy peanut butter. I have to be like really super smacked and hungry.
Do people try and like give you things that are peanut butter? Or are they like, here, try this? No, you'll like this.
Okay, like I said, I had a moment with my brother when I was I had to be like 18, 19, 17 or whatever. Me and my brother were in his room, you know, doing what we do best. And I got faded to the point where I'm starving. My brother's like, oh, I'm going to go downstairs and make peanut butter and jelly and chocolate milk. And I'm like, but I don't like peanut butter. He's like, you're going to like this. Legitimately, I guess, I don't know if it was that I was so smacked or like my brain wasn't picking up on the smell of it, that I was like, I'm sitting here, this is good, drinking my chocolate milk. This is really good.
Nice.
My dad's looking at me like, the fuck? my brother's looking at me like, yeah, it's good because it's chunky. I use the chunky peanut butter. And I'm like in my head, I'm like, but like my brain is like,
Nice. So you like peanut butter, you just don't want to smell it or think about it.
It's the smell for me. Same thing with like the plain Doritos. It's the smell for me. Anything like that has like a very strong, overpowering like odor just turns me off. So like, nacho cheese Doritos.
I was gonna ask, what's a plain Dorito?
Cheese doodles. Peanut butter and jelly.
You don't
know what a cheese puffs?
Like a Cheeto?
Oh. Yeah, like a Cheeto.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just cheese puffs.
Yeah.
Is it more of a cheese puff or a Cheeto?
It's more of a Cheeto. Cheese doodles are like the thin ones. Cheese puffs are like the thick ones.
That's why I had to ask, because cheese puffs are good. Cheetos can burn in hell. Unless they're flaming hot.
They're both bad to me, unless they're flaming hot, because then when they're flaming hot, you don't smell the strong smell of like cheese. I feel like they overdo it with the cheese, at least with the smell.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. It's a disability topic because you don't see, but you smell things the way people see them. I think that's so interesting that like the smell gets you, I'm older, I have less smell. So like now I'm eating Brussels sprouts and like, what the hell,
For me,
Brussels sprouts are delicious.
Yeah, but for a time they smelled so bad I couldn't get past that to actually eat them. You know what I mean?
Fuck you. For me, it's like it's either the smell or the texture of the food that'll put me off.
Oh, texture. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that'll get me every time.
And that's my problem with cake is the texture. It's like a dry sponge that somebody baked into an edible form, and I hate it.
Like,
you know what that sounds like? A cupcake.
Right. Yeah.
Sorry, Ezra, what were you gonna say?
The only reason they put frosting on the cupcake is to make it edible. Otherwise, cake is gross.
Did you see that?
I did see that.
No, we're blind, Ezric. We don't see that.
I mean, nope, I didn't see it.
For those of you that can't see, I flipped them off.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
You gave us a New York hello.
He loves us so much. Yes, that's what it was.
New York hello.
Don't ask what a San Diego hello is, because it's gross.
We know what a Florida hello is. People
don't you mean a San Francisco hello, not a San Diego hello?
No, San Diego hello is saying hello while someone's on the toilet and giving them a kiss.
So what's the San Francisco
is that
hello?
A real thing?
I don't know what a San Francisco hello is. Sorry, San Francisco. I don't give much of a shit about you. I should, but I don't.
Got him.
He just shit on half of the gay community.
Hey, bring me to San Francisco and get me to love it. Otherwise, I don't know it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he just shit on all of Castro.
All of Castro? Sorry, Castro.
Castro is a gay neighborhood in San Francisco.
I'd love to visit it then. Oh yeah.
If it's a gay neighborhood, why don't they just call it a gayborhood?
Yeah.
Actually, in Philadelphia, there is a part of Philadelphia that's called the gayborhood. Ask Jay.
Okay, look at that.
Jay, where is gayborhood? Oh, that's right. You didn't show up.
Redacted.
Redacted.
Oh my God. Do we have anybody in the chat?
Hey, it's only nobody. It's only funny because nobody is expected to show up. That's why it's funny. It's not like people made these plans and were like, I'm gonna be there, and then didn't show up. You know what I mean? Somebody ran into an event that was more important than this, and that's understandable, but nobody had plans to show up. But I appreciate that you both did. You know?
I do too. I'm having a wonderful time.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
But I do have a question for Kai. Ooh.
What's up?
What was the last Halloween costume you wore?
Let's see. Okay. I know when I was 19, which was the last time I went trick-or-treating, which I didn't mean to. I had only dressed up because my smaller, younger cousins were.
Mm-hmm.
And I lost track of what I was going to say because... Okay, sorry. My brain is broken. So I was walking with them and I had my costume, and then my neighbors were like, hey, come here and get some candy. I was like, oh, I can't do that. They were like, yeah, you can. Get your ass over here. So I got some candy. So I was trick-or-treating. But anyway, I was Moana, actually. And it turns out that one of the neighbors had dressed up as Maui, and they told me about it, but I didn't know. So I spent the whole night trying to find him, and I could not find him. And I was like devastated because I was like, well, now I have to find Maui. Like, I feel like that has to happen. And
Yeah.
it didn't happen.
Wow.
Sorry, I didn't mean to make that a sad ending, but I was Moana for Halloween
No, I
last
like
time.
that. I think that's cool. That's like the perfect Halloween, isn't it? Like it gives you something to do. You're not just sitting
Yeah,
at a party
exactly.
not doing something. I like that.
And it was great because I was on my Snapchat. I'd be really active on my stories. And so
Mhm.
I was, I'd be like, oh, the update of looking for Maui or whatever. And this one person had reposted my story and was like, this bitch got me so invested tonight. I'm over here just like waiting for her snaps. And I was like, oh,
Right.
it's like a little community thing now. I don't know. I just thought it was sweet.
That is sweet. And I love Snapchat. Everybody should have Snapchat. Ezra, you're on Snapchat, right?
Just barely.
Hey, Big Larry
You didn't
80's
add me on Snapchat? How fucking dare you?
I don't have you. What's your snap? Send me a snap.
My Snapchat is I am the Walrus XD.
Yo.
I would like to be
How do you
added.
spell walrus?
Back to spelling.
WALRUS. Right.
That is correct, yeah.
Can you
How do you
just text
spell
me that so I could
Snapchat?
just copy and paste that in the search bar? Thank
Yes,
you.
I will.
If you go to
I
add
got you.
friends, add contacts, she's right there.
I don't know how to do that.
Gotcha. Because I see you all the time. Once I add you to my contacts, hey, interesting thing about Snapchat. Once you add somebody's phone number to your contacts, Snapchat, if they have an account, will add it into your contacts. So you can do that. TikTok does that too, right?
To an extent,
Yeah,
I
but I
think.
turned mine off.
Yeah, me too. And it constantly asks me, do you want to see your contacts? No, I don't want to see them.
No, I don't.
They don't want to see
You-
me. I don't want to see them.
You know what's a feature that I liked that TikTok did? And then I don't know if they stopped it or what. They did one feature that I hated, which we spoke about, which is the whole like telling you when somebody commented on a video that you commented on.
Right.
But what I did like is when you would share a TikTok with somebody, it would let you know when that person viewed, let you know that that person viewed the TikTok that you sent.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I liked that because like I knew I'm like, oh, they actually watched it. Okay.
Interesting. Kai told me, not to divert back to Snapchat, but Kai told me that like you can see if who saw your story. And I was like, I didn't know that. So that's
I
cool.
don't have you know what it is? I don't have the energy or like the patience for Snapchat because one, I'm not photogenic. I will be honest. I'm ugly as fuck.
You don't have to be. You can literally just videotape what's in front of you
Yeah.
That's
and
the
then
thing.
talk
I don't
shit.
have the patience or the time for that either. For crying out
People-
loud, I lack motivation to do freaking TikToks. Like I've been on a whole. I haven't posted for like a whole week and a half. I think the last thing I posted was that little Molly Burke fake stitch thing.
Whoa.
And it was
Can't
just
remember
like
the
to let
last time I
everybody
put out a
know that I
TikTok.
applied for a guide dog.
I can't
Oh,
remember
yeah, I
the
remember
last
that.
time I was on TikTok.
I don't really like. I'm not a TikToker. That's why I do stories because I can.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the difference is. Really, there's not really much of a difference.
Less people see it, so I feel more open to do it.
Yeah, there it is. That's the
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's what I love about Snapchat is like it's not connected to all those other apps. It's independent. So like if
Right.
you post on Instagram, it shows up on Facebook, or if you try and buy something on Amazon, suddenly it's in your Facebook. I don't like that. Sometimes I want to use an app where nobody's stalking me, and where my messages disappear. So if I say something stupid and wake up the next morning, it's gone, So that's what I like about it.
That's the other thing I hate about Snapchat is because I'm blind as fuck. I actually need to like view a picture, like overanalyze a picture when sent. Same thing with some videos, and I can't do that with Snapchat.
Gotcha.
That's the other thing. I think that's why a lot of VIPs stray away from Snapchat and Instagram. But like the other thing is Instagram is a lot more accessible for us. Yet a lot of VIPs just go, well, I'm blind. I don't take pictures like that. Well, you don't have to take pictures. You can make videos. You can, you can put text to speech like you do with TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know.
You're more comfortable with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. Somebody told me that I should start a private group for us, instead of having a production meeting, start a private Facebook group. And I was like, but I don't like Facebook. Like, I'm not looking to build more stuff on Facebook infrastructure. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And
That's
to be
my
honest,
issue.
I'm not trying to have like, somebody did a podcast with me the other day, like an interview. They interviewed Jay as well,
Nice.
and they wanted me to go on Facebook Live with them, and I was like, listen, I don't have an issue with that. My only thing is I don't want people finding me. Like, legitimately, my biggest like annoyance is when other people from like TikTok or whatever just find me. Like, I'm not saying I don't want to be friendly with you, but like my Facebook is like more personal to me.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Okay. I like to think of Facebook as like my house, my living room, you know, and Twitter like my front yard, Instagram's more like my dining room, and Snapchat's like my bedroom. Like, that's where I'm most private, you know what I mean? Like, I don't add people on my Snapchat a lot, you know, if they come and find me, because
I guess then Facebook's my bedroom because I don't want anybody on my Facebook.
Right.
Like, legitimately, I seen Kai on my People You May Know, and I'm like,
Wow.
Kai, I love you.
Really?
I love you, but like I feel weird.
I mean, I'm not gonna take offense to it, but also my posts are fire. So
yeah,
you know what? Just for that, now I'm definitely gonna add you. But like, my thing is like I feel weirded out when, you know, people find me on Facebook and just randomly start talking to me, and I'm like, I barely know you.
right.
Like, if you really wanted to have this conversation with me, I always say it, my Instagram DMs are open.
Mm-hmm.
Like, granted, I'm not gonna lie, some people, after a while, if you get really weird, I'm just not gonna respond. I'm just gonna stop responding and leave you on red. Like, it's no disrespect. It's just, if you're getting weird and awkwardly uncomfortable to me, like, this conversation isn't gonna persist.
You just described like Inspirations Beyond Disabilities, though, and you're still here.
I like such a dick saying all this, though.
Wow, yeah, you sound like it too.
Wow, I have one.
Big dick. It's so funny when you were talking about candy corn. You were like, "There's different varieties of candy corn," and for some reason, I was like, "Do they make candy corn condoms?"
Ew. Ew, that's like the easiest way to just gag for any female. Like, I feel bad for any female that has like been a test dummy on that. Oh God, no. Oh God.
That's hilarious. Candy corn condoms test dummies. That's tough to say.
I feel bad for them.
That's funny. Sorry, not to divert everything. I was trying to run away from Ezric as a dick. You know what I mean? I didn't want him to think he was being a dick when he was just being honest. So I ran away back to candy corn condoms.
Candy corn condoms, bro. I'm just done. I'm done. I quit. I'm checking out.
Hilarious.
Freaking condoms.
Well, you can't check out. We still have to talk about like horror movies and stuff, right?
Okay, you know what? Horror movies. I'm not a big fan, but you guys are gonna hate me from one of my favorite horror movies franchises.
What is it?
Oh God.
I feel like I already can anticipate what it is with the oh God. Final Destination.
Actually, I love you. Listen, that Final Destination is great, and anyone who disagrees is wrong, and we can fight. That I love Final Destination.
It's the most realistic horror movie out there to an extent.
Yes.
Because if you think about it, death does have a path. Like, somebody's set to die at least once a day, whether we like it or not.
Ooh, this is where things get interesting. I checked out during the condom conversation, but then I'm back in the part that matters.
Nobody wanted to have the condom conversation. You know
not even the condoms.
Not even the communists.
I said not even the condoms, but okay, those two.
I like to imagine that the communists were definitely like, we are against this conversation.
Right.
Specifically us.
Even the condiments were against it. Communist condiments, condoms.
The mustard in my fridge is crying right now.
Right.
All right, let's get back to the discussion of Final Destination and why it's better than most horror movies.
Yeah. I've never seen it, by the way. I just want to say that. So
Okay, you have to watch. There's got to be one
You gotta
on
watch
either
it.
Hulu or on Netflix. You have to watch one of the Final Destination movies.
I will.
I don't care which
I
one.
You know it's not on
definitely
Netflix because Netflix doesn't have fucking anything good. Hulu
Oh.
is only slightly better.
slightly. Not for
Right.
movies. For movies, Hulu is almost garbage.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
It is.
Netflix is straight garbage.
Yeah. Totally.
You know,
Okay.
Netflix is garbage when they put the whole freaking Twilight series on.
Mm.
Come at me, bro.
But that's the thing about Hulu. Hulu will show you like Resident Evil 4 or Mission Impossible 2. And you're like, where's the rest of the movies?
Oh,
Like,
Netflix used
Right.
to do that too. Netflix used to do that too.
that's what sucks. Like I wanna watch like from the beginning these franchises, especially horror franchises. You know what I mean? Like Final Destination. I don't want to watch
Well-
just one. I want to watch from the beginning because that's me.
Honestly, Final Destination is the. I think it tributes to why I'm like even more like not a fan of roller coasters.
Why have we never had a movie night? Like, why haven't we gotten on
Yeah.
Discord and like just watched movies together and like drank apple
Aw.
cider with Fireball in it and just had like a cozy like
She lost me. She
Time.
lost me after she
I
said
knew I would.
apple
I knew I
cider
would.
with Fireball.
I'm
Ugh.
willing
Listen,
to try that.
that is a winner's drink. Okay, it is a
No,
fucking winner's
no.
drink.
What is up with you guys and the cinnamon shit?
Hell
I
yeah.
know
love
what?
me some cinnamon.
You know what?
I do.
Y'all love cinnamon so much. I want y'all to do
Mhm.
the cinnamon challenge live on the live stream next week. Let's go.
Bet. Just kidding.
Only if
No,
I can
I don't
take
wanna
that
hear-
amount
no.
of cinnamon and put it in a cinnamon roll.
No, I don't give a damn. No, you're taking
Cinnamon
a
rolls are
spoonful
good.
of you're taking
No
a spoonful
way.
of cinnamon and doing it. I don't care.
No way.
Y'all love cinnamon so damn much. Let's go.
I do.
Let's see how
I
much
do
y'all
love
love it.
cinnamon. Not
Cinnamon
that
is
much.
amazing.
No. Ugh.
Mhm.
I wish I could just like have a perfume that like smelled like cinnamon because I do have cinnamon essential oils that I put in my hair sometimes because I just really like cinnamon.
Yeah. There's an air freshener. It's like industrial and it's cinnamon. And I love it. I found a can at work one day and I just was like, yeah, I'm bringing this home. Yeah.
I don't mind the smell of it. I don't like the taste.
Mm.
Like I like it when it's hidden into my foods. Like, you know, you get a nice French
Yeah.
toast and somebody put in a little bit of cinnamon. That's fine.
That's good.
But freaking Fireball, Red Hot.
Yeah.
No, that's you hate your
Big
life.
Red.
You hate your life.
I
You
wanna
don't
taste
value
it.
life. You
I
don't
wanna
value
taste
your
it.
You
life.
know, maybe there is a correlation between people who love cinnamon and don't value their life because I'm sorry, that's
could be.
fucked up.
Yeah, that's going to something we don't want to do right now.
Oh my God! Speaking of people
Sorry.
that
Anyway.
don't value, speaking of people that don't value their lives, so I found out that out here in the city, they're paying people $100 to get vaccinated. My grandmother was telling me about somebody in the neighborhood that apparently has gotten the vaccine 10 times, has borrowed people's identities and shit, and has gotten the vaccine 10 times. Now that's somebody that truly doesn't value their life.
That is a great question. Thank you. We're having a COVID expert, I believe, on Public Access America, and I want to ask him about that. Like, is there a point where it just flushes out of your system if you have too much?
10, bro, you don't value your life at that point. You're like, all right, I just made
Two shots
made
fucked me up. I was out for the count.
Right?
I'm getting mine next week. I think sometime next week. I have to get it to get back into school and to go to the guide dog school.
Mm-hmm.
So,
how did you handle that, Kai? Because you went to work, right?
I did.
I could not imagine getting off the couch. Like I had
It was
15
miserable.
minutes of energy at a time for like 36 hours.
okay, y'all giving me anxiety and I haven't gotten this shit yet.
It
which
was a
is
lot
not
of pain
good.
pills. I took
Yeah.
a lot of pain. Like I don't take care of myself the way I should, so I take like 4 pain pills and like
Right.
go to work and just like power through that shit. And then
So
I'd
in
come
other words,
home and
stock
my
up on
whole body would
edibles.
hurt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get
you
some
know?
ibuprofen, drink a lot of water, and eat peanut butter consistently.
You know, maybe if I ate peanut butter, I would have actually put something on my stomach. I should have just grabbed the
Yeah.
jar of peanut butter I had in there and just spoonfuled it.
Right.
Blech.
Hey Kai, we are getting towards the end of the show, and I want to make sure we get in what you like, some of your favorite movies.
Oh God, okay. I do enjoy Final Destination. I like Sinister, the first one. I think there are multiple, but I like the first one. I like Insidious. The first one is the best. Um, you can't go wrong with the classics. I will watch the classics all day. Um, is it the Halloween one that has like the Halloween theme song or is it, which one is the theme song that I like? Whatever. Anyway, oh my
Yeah,
God, you know
yeah.
what we
It
could have
is.
talked about?
It
It
is the
is?
Halloween
Okay.
one. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I like it. Um,
Also, I just like The Exorcist, the Tubular Bells. I love that. You know what I mean? So
I was gonna say, I wish we could have talked about horror movie like music because
yeah,
I think it's so, I just, I don't know. I'm not gonna, because
right.
that'll take a while. So,
I got you.
Amityville Horror. I'm trying to think of that.
Ooh, that's a good
I
movie
lived
too.
I lived not too far from the house. Like I used to live like 5, 6 towns over from where it was.
Wow. Yeah, good movie. That's a classic.
Granted, you'd never catch me going to check it out. You got me fucked up.
oh my God, speaking of you got me fucked up. So I was listening to the Halloween playlist in the shower. That is such a kind thing to say. I was listening to the Halloween playlist in the shower today to try like boost my spirits because this week has been whack. And Nightmare on My Street came on, and he had said something about the TV was on and I was home alone and I didn't think anything of it. So I turned off the TV and I heard a voice behind me and I didn't even think to see who it was. I just like booked it. And all I could think was, that is what's up. That is my people shit. Because some other people would check the shit out. And I don't fuck with that. No. Like I would be out. The house would be on fire.
Yeah.
Like some of y'all.
Yeah. Do you ever watch those like ghost shows where they're like, we moved into the house. I thought there might be something there, so I took a shower. Every time the white person's like, I'm uncomfortable. I'm gonna take
I'm
a
glad
shower.
you said it and I didn't have to.
No, because I watched it and then there was a black couple and they were like, what the fuck was that? They're out.
Yeah.
Like they couldn't
Speaking
even
of
stretch it
shower.
out long enough. They had to do like a 2-part and do another show because there wasn't enough.
Oh my God. That reminds me of the first time I was introduced to Kai. We were in the group chat and she started being goofy, making like some weird like noises or whatever the fuck. And Jay goes, yo, I had just turned off my lights and I had to turn them back on because I thought there was somebody. I thought there was something behind me.
That was the funniest shit.
He was like, this ain't no horror movie, but if this was, I know who's to go first, and I'm not it.
Oh my God. I remember that. That was the best.
Is there any
God.
We'll wrap up on this. I'm going to start with Kai. Is there any like horror movie moment that actually like scared you to where you remember it this day? Ooh,
no. But if I could plug something, since I don't have a good answer for that.
Sure.
Speaking of the shower, Somebody's Watching Me. We all know the song, but have you ever just really listened to the song? Because everything in that song is top tier. Love that song.
The shower?
Somebody's Watching Me. Because he says that when he's in the shower, he's afraid to wash his hair. Like he just the song is just fucking, everything about it is great, and I just.
Kai.
I think it's the jump scares, but not the loud ones. Like the silent jump scares are the ones that get me. Like when someone turns around and there's like a face, but there's not like a big boomy. Because I feel like that's try hard. But when you just look over and there's like a whole ass face, that shit fucked me up. No, or like hanging people. That shit scares me. When there's just someone like hanging and their head's all like, I can't.
Yeah. Okay. There's a scene in Hostel, right? And the person's sitting in a chair and somebody comes up and digs their eye out with a spoon. I turned the movie off and I was like, I'm never watching another Hostel movie again.
Oh yeah, no. Oh no. Oh no. That's not no.
I guess for me, like I said earlier, it has to be Final Destination 3, the roller coaster scene just fucking ruined Like I've never been one to like roller coasters, but that just did it for me.
Now I gotta watch. Which one? Well, you don't know. I'll find it.
Number 3. It's number 3.
Okay.
Let's
then
find
that's
a
the movie
destination
I'm
number 3.
watching. Okay. And there's a movie like The Shining. There's a scene where he's playing video games and he turns around and these 2 little girls are just standing there.
Oh
And I
yeah.
can never get past that point. Like if it's dark out or it's raining out, dark and cold, October, put on The Shining to get scared. I get to that point and I'm like, nope, 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 nope.
I think the only thing I know about The Shining is red rum. That's all I know.
Red rum, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And the best one is the Simpsons version of it, right? What is it? No beer, no TV, make Homer something. Go crazy?
Oh my god.
I like what they did with the Raven. I liked their take on the Raven.
Yes.
I thought that was cool.
Wait, is it based
Yeah.
on the actual like Edgar Allan Poe, The Raven?
Mhm.
Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, okay, now I have to see it because I'm a huge sucker for Edgar.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, him and Robert Frost I really liked as a kid, and I don't really do poetry.
Yes.
Yeah. We have to
I'm-
find
I'm-
out if like the Simpsons is doing their like Treehouse of Horrors. I would like if it's October, they should be doing them all, right? I want to
If
know.
not, I know Fox usually does like a marathon of
Yeah.
the Treehouse of Horrors.
That's
At
what
least
I
if
wanna
not
know.
on their
Dude.
actual channel, FX will literally run it the whole month.
Yeah, good. That's what I want.
Yeah.
FX will legitimately run it the whole month on their I know FX has like a specific channel for their cartoons,
Yeah.
for
Mhm.
their adult animations, and I think legitimately the whole month of October, that's all it is Treehouse of Horrors.
Nice.
What is that Netflix show? It's like House on Haunted Hill or like The House on the Left or like it was
The
it was
Last
like
House
a
on the Left or something.
is that the one that it was? It was like it was a show that wasn't a movie and it was about these like sisters. I fucking can't remember the name of it. It was something like that. It was House of Horror, House of Terror or some shit. I don't fucking remember. But it is the best show and I was gonna plug it and I can't fucking think of the name.
God damn it, Kai.
I know, I can't keep
God
doing it.
damn you, Kai Rayner.
Is that
And I
your
know
best
it-
southern accent?
I can do better. You want me to do better? I can tell you what.
That's what like when a New Yorker that grew up in Virginia sounds like.
Yeah, fuck you, Jason. Fuck
Hey,
you.
I tell you what. Y'all.
Y'all, I do say y'all. Happy fall, y'all.
It's the perfect phrase.
Happy
Yeah.
fall, y'all.
She, he, they. It all fits under y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Thanks for being here.
It was fun.
Was it?
It's a blast.
He said, was it?
It was. Well, I don't know. I'm the one that brought up candy corn condoms, so I'm the one that's a little on edge about whether this is a good
You're the
show
one
or
that's
not.
gonna have to redact it.
Oh, I'm not redacting anything.
Oh my god. No,
But I
definitely
might-
please redact my mother interrupting.
Mom's been nope.
Please,
Nope,
no,
gotta
please.
keep that in.
Jason, I beg of you.
I'll tell you a secret. Like I was recording for Public Access America with Jay, and his wife like came in, so I made that a very special like clip because I didn't
Oh, you
want to
know,
lose it.
he's gonna be so salty.
Well, I didn't.
he knows.
I
He's seen
never
it.
publicly aired it. You know what I mean?
Oh,
But
okay.
I had to save it. It's in my what do you call that, ransom bin? Hey Jay, I want you on a show. I can't be there. Oh, okay. I'll just release this video. I'll be there. It's my little bit of blackmail.
This is blackmail. I'm scared to know what he has on me now.
I know.
We're not going to get into that. We're just going
He-
to skip
he-
on
he-
to the
he
wrap
has-
up.
You know, I know. She saw what I did to Caitlin.
What? Okay, we have to talk about this after.
I just added a bunch of farts to it.
We're still live. We're still live, man.
Yeah, I'm not embarrassed about the things I say and do.
What's that like?
I don't know. It's amazing. It's pretty amazing. It also helps that nobody's in the chat. You know what I mean? I
Oh
feel
my
like nobody's
God.
watching us anyway.
What if you still have it set to private and you didn't realize it?
Oh no. No, Jay's the draw. Jay's the draw. When Jay
Oh.
shows up, everybody wants to see it. You know what I mean?
That is true. Everybody wants TikTok dad.
Yeah, everybody wants TikTok.
Everybody wants TikTok Dad or Brittany.
It's a shame.
No, I thought I was the eye candy.
You are the eye candy.
Nah.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, if I'm the eye candy, I'm still the eye candy for a bunch of blind people.
We were having a production meeting and Ezric was there and I was like, "What's up, sweetheart?" And he's like, "Why'd you call me sweetheart?" And then Kai jumped in. And I was like,
You could have, whatever it was, you could have said it. I would have just, given you to your privacy, taken off my headphones.
Ooh, I like that.
I'm not touching that.
Oh, come on. She gave us our privacy.
Bro, chill.
Thank you for being here. Bye.
We're awful.
Oh, God, I love it.
Oh, God, today is the day.
All right. I hope all that was okay. I really didn't plan.